Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading. It's your girl Cosmic Jazz 22 and today I'm back with another horoscope reading for you guys. And this is honestly a timeless reading, but I am recording this during Gemini season of 2025. So honestly, if you're watching this right now as I upload it, what you need to know for the rest of Gemini season as well as the rest of June. But if you happen to watch this video like years from now, the message is still for you. Anyways, if you have placements in, if you have Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this message is for you. And some disclaimers before we begin. This is just a general reading, so that means not every single thing is going to resonate. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and use my readings as confirmation and advice and guidance, honestly. But anyways, let's get into your reading. So I did end up shuffling your music deck because I kind of had to pause the video first and then something happened with the recording, but I have your songs here. Okay, don't worry, I'm gonna shuffle the other cards on camera. But the first song you guys got is Numb by Linkin Park. The theme deals with expectations. And then Escapism by Ray and 070 Shake. Theme is numbing the pain. Okay, Virgo, what's going on? But let's read the lyrics. I'm tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. And then I kind of skip towards the chorus. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. Okay, and then for this song, a little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a ish position. The man that I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over, dumb decision. And I don't want to feel how my heart is ripping. Fact, I don't want to feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission. Okay, so Virgo, I'm getting something about your mental health is a little bit, it's being challenged right now. So for some of you guys, again, take what resonates. Maybe you recently went through a breakup. You recently went through some form of a separation, and you know, the pain of separating from somebody that you really cared for and you loved is unlike anything else. Like, it's really hard to deal with. So you might be trying to numb yourself in different ways. Again, take what resonates. I'm also getting that if it's not a breakup, it's more like you're tired of people placing expectations on you. And that's the thing, Virgo. The one thing about your sign, and this could be a bit of a stereotype, but you have high expectations, not just with other people, but with yourself. Yourself specifically. I think that's the main thing that wants to be highlighted. So when other people start putting expectations on you, when you're trying to meet your own expectations, you know, those two different things may not align necessarily. So it's almost like you get tired and you get almost frustrated with your situation because it's like, dang, I'm already hard with myself. So why is everybody, so once everybody starts to come after me, I feel like I'm being attacked on all angles and I don't have a safe space. So I'm kind of feeling like, Virgo, you are overthinking right now, and you might be thinking about how it's almost like you're not up to standards. And it's not that you're not up to standards, that's not the truth, but you feel like you're not up to standards with yourself. But then there's other people, the way they're treating you is kind of making you feel worse. So I think the focus here is to ensure your mental health is good and you're doing things to heal and to relax and to make yourself feel good overall, but not through escapist means. So this would include drinking, addictions of any sort, even procrastination. I'm seeing somebody just laying down, not wanting to do anything and just feeling so unmotivated. Do something to get the energy moving, if anything. So that's for some of you guys. And I'm also getting I will say with both songs, it's like you feel numb. You don't want to feel anything. And even your energy towards other people is almost not there. It's like you're not present. So Virgo, let me know what's going on with y'all, okay? So I hope you guys are doing fine, though. Definitely take care of yourself, okay? So anyways, let's get your cards out here. The Hierophant. I was about to say something about family traditions or family expectations, values, things you grew up with. Because I keep saying, yeah, I'm saying family. Six of Pentacles. It's like you're tired of people telling you what to do, telling you how to move. It's almost like you're losing your sense of self. And you feel like you're not living your own life because you're trying to please other people. And that's been an issue that you've been facing. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. It's creating confusion with your own identity. So it's almost like you don't recognize yourself. You don't know who you are. Okay. And then we have the Page of Wands with the Eight of Wands. Okay. I see the picture. So Virgo, the first card we have is the Hierophant. Now, to me, especially given the songs I channel for you, the Hierophant does speak of morals, values, things that are traditional. And this is even pertaining to religious views, especially things our family has taught us, certain expectations. I'm even getting something about reputation is very important for you and your family, or I guess the community you are from. There's a focus on reputation and basically showing up as the best version of yourself, but it's according to certain standards of other people. So it's almost like you're following a path that isn't for you. And I feel like you're understanding that your path is a little bit different from what's more traditional. It's almost like, Virgo, you're accepting the fact that you are a bit unconventional. And the moment you feel like you're being constricted based on rules and regulations from other people, you feel like you're not living authentically and you feel almost claustrophobic. You're trapped in. And that's what I'm getting with, especially with the Six of Pentacles. It's like you've been trying to help other people. You've been trying to please other people, giving yourself, spreading yourself thin to show up in a certain manner. But what is only causing it's confusion. Seven of Cups. You don't know what you are. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you want. You don't know what's right and wrong. And I feel like your beliefs are a bit different from those around you. And you may have felt like, because I'm seeing somebody, okay, so a manifestation of this is like someone who's in the closet. That's one manifestation of this. Now, again, take what resonates, but that's like the analogy I'm getting. Is like you're in the closet because you're hiding a side of you that might be shamed or looked down upon based on the community you're from. So this could be, yes, dealing with your orientation. This could be dealing even with your spiritual practices. Let's say you resonate more with Gnosticism or being spiritual in general, but you come from a very strict religious family and community. And the minute they realize, oh, you do tarot or you're into astrology or you like the more new age stuff, they shame you. And maybe it's vice versa. Maybe you come from a spiritual background, spiritual community, but the minute you want to, I guess, transition into like a religion, people are saying, oh, you're closed-minded, you're this, you're that. And it's almost like, well, I have my own path. I need to figure out who I am. And if you guys keep placing these expectations on me, then I will never figure that out. I'll be miserable. So Virgo, you're realizing you're miserable because you're not living the life you want and you're trying to break free from that. And that's why I'm seeing with the Page of Wands, this is a journey you are ready to embark on. I'm wondering if you had a spiritual awakening recently. Okay. And even with the Seven of Cups, this is giving me Piscean energy. Even the song Escapism. Escapism sometimes relates to, yes, Neptune, illusion, addictions. That's all Piscean energy or themes. So let me clarify this, okay? I hope I made sense. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Okay, card flipped over. Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're ready to expand on your beliefs or your perspective on life. And this will help you find yourself. I'm even getting possibly wanting to look at different cultures, different areas, maybe travel to different cities, different countries, and just explore. That's something you've been wanting to do, Virgo. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Judgment. Yeah. It's the judgment you receive from other people that you're tired about. And you know what's so crazy, Virgo? Because you have such high standards for yourself, it's almost like you did achieve everything that others wanted you to do, but it's almost like their expectations were dang near impossible to really satisfy. It's like, yes, you know what I'm getting? It's like people pushing the goalpost farther and farther from you. And it's like the minute you do something they like, there's another thing you have to do to prove yourself, and another thing, and another thing. And it's like you're tired of proving yourself when you are miserable, when you feel miserable doing so. So yeah, look, you have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreaking for you. You've gone through a lot of pain and trauma because of this. And judgment is showing, yes, the judgment you face from other people, but judgment is also an awakening. It's when you're being called towards a specific path that is meant for you. And even if it seems like a path that not many people take, you are fit for that. It's meant for you. And let me tell you something. It's okay if others don't understand. It's okay. Because, you know, it's kind of hard to fathom the fact that those you are usually around won't accept you. And you might have to walk away temporarily to go down this path that's meant for you. You know, that can be a hard decision to make. But the end result is you find yourself, and you also end up aligning with like-minded individuals who will accept you. Which one, like, I guess, put yourself in this scenario. Would you rather try to stay in a situation where you have to abide by certain rules that obviously suppress you as a person, that makes you miserable, and people definitely won't accept you for who you are? Or would you rather go on this path that might seem scary at first, it might be heartbreaking at first, but then the end result, you find the bigger meaning of life, you find yourself, and you align with those that get you, that understand you, that will accept you for who you are? You know, which path will you take? Sometimes we have to make those tough decisions, Virgo. Seven of Cups, the Emperor. Yeah, Emperor and Empress showing up. I'm seeing parents specifically. When I see the Emperor and Empress, I do see mom and dad. That's how I would see it. And that does connect back to the Hierophant, because first we have the Empress is the maternal figure, Emperor, which is the paternal, and then the Hierophant is the traditions that they pass down from us, or they pass down to us. Let me put it that way. So yeah, there's confusion about leadership. If you're willing to lead your own life for once, instead of allowing somebody else to tell you what to do. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. And then the overall energy is the Two of Cups. So what the message, I guess the message that really wants to come through is you are definitely being called to take lead in your own life, to find your sense of identity, and to redefine what your expectations are, because sometimes how we perceive ourselves is not really us. It's based on how others perceive us. So it's almost like you have to finally break out of that, Virgo, because it's like your sense of perspective or perception of self is a bit skewed. It's not you, it's other people's idea of you. And you don't want to live a life where that's the only glass you're looking through. So Three of Wands, you expanding because you are being called by the angel to pursue your end result, to pursue your life purpose and mission and identity. The Emperor is telling me that this is all about you taking lead and taking the initiative. This is Aries energy. So you might have Aries in your chart. I'm even seeing with the Hierophant, you could have Taurus. I'm seeing Aries and Taurus specifically. And then the Seven of Pentacles is you waiting for those seeds to plant. Just know the journey ahead is not going to be peaches and cream. And I'm pretty sure you know that. However, what's most important is you are putting the effort. You're being patient with yourself. You're understanding that you are basically planting a seed that represents you, Virgo. And that seed is going to take some time to become a full-blown tree. But that's okay. The more you water it, the more you invest in it, the more you explore the side of you, you're going to become such a beautiful tree, possibly bigger than the tree you came from, you know? Okay? Maybe bigger than the family tree you came from. You might create a whole forest out of yourself. I mean, that's how much potential you have, but because of where you came from, it almost limited you. So now it's time for you to break free and really explore who you are. There's so much to life. There's so much to learn in this world. You know, it's not just one religion or one perspective. You know, there's so many things. And I think it's time for you to be curious. You know, learn more. Do your research. Some of you guys might want to even pursue a higher education, because the Hierophant can speak of institutions. So maybe your gateway is through higher education, maybe studying abroad. Someone could be studying abroad, or going to a different country, going to a different state, like leaving home, leaving the nest, and finally spreading your wings that were almost clipped off. Okay, so, okay. And in the process, you're going to be aligning with those that get you. But this is going to be a journey you have to work through yourself first. You know what's so crazy? You know, the Hermit is ruled by Virgo. It's you. You're basically the Hermit. You are going towards a path that not many people have walked through. But there's a light within you you're going to follow. So it's like following your inner compass. All right. So I hope that made sense, Virgo. Now I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. Okay, I'm going to put those cards over there. What does Virgo need to know? What else do they need to know? Now, let's say it's not family per se that's actually causing this inner conflict within you. Like going back to your song, this could be the social groups you were a part of. This could be a potential partner you had to disconnect from because they lowered your self-esteem so much. They limited you in some way. So again, it's like the same message still applies. You are escaping. You are breaking free. And it's time to start brand new. We have meeting, 2 or more people, discussions, planning. We have wish, hope, praying. Okay. Self-care. And then realization. So a good thing you can do right now is start getting to self-care. Someone could, I'm seeing a spa, because like this is giving spa vibes. So going to a spa, getting a massage, for example, pampering yourself. I'm even seeing like changes to diet, possibly. Okay, we have party, external party. We have entrapment. So what I'm channeling right now is whatever label they gave you. I don't know who they is. You would know, Virgo, but whoever, like whatever label they placed on you, that's not who you are. Because again, because when I'm seeing entrapment, obviously there's somebody who is pregnant. So for example, you know how once women become mothers, and that's basically their entire life, or people create the stereotype of, oh, once you have children, you're just going to be a mother and that's it. No. You don't have to limit yourself to just that title. You know, you're more than that. You're multifaceted. And when I'm seeing my mind's eye, okay, I am a Nicki Minaj fan. Like, I'm not a bar, but like I like Nicki Minaj. Oh, recently she had a Vogue. She was featured on Vogue Italia, and one of the pictures says rapper, mother, and queen. So she's taking on different personas, different titles. She's not limited to just one. Yes, she's a mother, but she's also a rapper. That's her career. She's also a queen. She considers herself a queen. So you don't have to limit yourself based on what others, external forces, have placed on you to entrap you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with that. Let me see what else. We also have storm as the overall energy, unexpected. Yes, this is going to be a bit of a tower, but is leading to growth. So I'm seeing the summertime specifically is when you might be exploring, traveling, trying out different hobbies, meeting different people. And this is really going to feed you in so many ways, like not just emotionally, but spiritually. You're going to be realizing what you've been deprived of. I'm channeling Nicki Minaj again. What's that song? Moment for Life. Listen to that song, guys. And the line I keep hearing is, this night just remind me of everything they deprived me of. So it's almost like rags to riches. And especially if you come from a background where there's that poverty mindset, that could be resonating with you. But I'm just getting, you're being fed in many ways, and you're receiving some type of abundance because of that, and growth, a lot of growth and expansion. And I'm seeing you've been wishing for some type of freedom. You've been wishing for more opportunities. And I see the more you take care of yourself, the more you kind of distance yourself from the labels, from the negativity, from the expectations, and you really connect back to who you are, you're going to realize so much. And I see you being more receptive to the opportunities, to the blessings, and all the good energy that's heading your way. You're going to be more, I guess, connected to that. And you're going to feel like your wishes are being heard. But I must say, at the same time, there will be people watching from afar, making comments about the path you're taking. And honestly, that has nothing to do with you. You do what makes you happy. Because sometimes people, when they place these expectations on you, it's almost like a projection of themselves, because they were placed in a box. They want everybody else around them to be placed in a box so they can, it's like, you know how misery loves company? That's what I'm getting, Virgo. So don't let them impact your mental health in that way. Do you. Do you. Of course, be responsible, right? But follow the path that is for you and explore it with bravery, with courage, and just see what ends up happening. It's honestly an opportunity you cannot miss. So with that being said, Virgo, I hope that resonated. Please let me know your stories in the comment section. I would definitely read that, because I mean, I love this. I love this for you. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.